Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is going to be a fated events reading that's going to occur starting now to the next 6 months, because we're having these eclipses and all kind of things going on in the stars, the planets. But this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, full Celtic cross. I'm asking for new energies and hopefully positive energies for Cancer. For those born in the zodiac sign of Cancer. The Chariot in reverse. Something's a little chaotic. We'll figure it out. As you know, this may not resonate with all Cancer individuals, but I hope to try to get a main energy. And also, I will be given a life purpose. I will be drawing a life purpose card also, because we're dealing with fated events. Let's see what's going on. Oh, still sticking a little. I am freezing because the air conditioner's on. Everybody likes the air conditioner, but I just freeze up. 8 of Cups. Someone's having trouble walking away from a negative situation. Maybe they need to. It could be that you're avoiding walking away or you're trying not to. But it's all kind of things. I will, find out for sure in just a few minutes. The High Priestess. Sometimes it's about secrets. Sometimes it's about tuning into your intuition, Cancer. Knowing that you have to trust yourself in some way. What's crossing it? Ace of Pentacles. About someone maybe offering you a new stable beginning, and you're trying to tune into your intuition, whether you should accept it or not. So for a lot of you, within the next 6 months, starting this energy now, you may be made an offer to you. An offer may be made. I clarify these after I get them all out, and it changes the story up or makes it real interesting. Plus, I'll be giving you the pick a pile 3-card, love reading, and I'll be drawing, like I said, life purpose reading. What is crowning you, or the goal, is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups about all kind of options and offers you will be getting. I do see you will be getting an offer. Foundation, you don't like what's been offered to you. You don't know if it's what you're wanting. You don't know if it's exciting enough or it's going to help you, Past situation, you're trying to come out of disappointment. You're trying to come out of disappointment in life. You're trying to pull yourself away from that. Near future, Ace of Cups. You will be getting an offer of the Ace of Cups energy, but like I said, you don't know if you like it or not. Let's find out what that is when I clarify it. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Wheel of Fortune. With this, the warning in this is be careful not to reject too much, or, what I'm thinking is, and what I'm feeling is to trust your intuition. It's like, for some of you may not be. Someone may offer you something. You don't know if it's for you with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I will clarify. What is coming towards you? A King of Wands type energy. It's a fire type energy. It could be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. It could be just somebody with a lot of passion. Someone maybe a little older than you. It could be male or female, by the way. Okay? That's the way we read these cards. Hopes and fears, the Hermit. You're afraid. You may be going within too much. Maybe some of you are... I hate to use the word overthinking, but sometimes we need to. But maybe you're afraid you won't be able to come out of stagnation also. Yeah, and you got a lover situation, so maybe very well have a new love's offer coming up, and you may very well do it at fated events. So, in fated events, like I said, new love is possibly coming in, and you're trying to weigh out all your options of where you want to go, okay? Now let's go back to the beginning. You got the High Priestess, and what's crossing is the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to get offers, okay? I see a lot of offers here, a lot of options, a lot of people wanting to give something to Cancer. So I need 2 cards for the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. 2 cards, please. Temperance, you're trying to remain balanced in life. And you're trying to work towards your overall wealth with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Because it's like you don't want to put yourself out there, your situations out there, your life out there for something that's not going to bring you your overall security in life. What's going to make you happy and bring, like I said, stability. What's crowning you are the goal, and I think it's what's crowning you. Well, it could be your goal. You've got a lot of options, okay? Cancer, you're going to have a lot of offers and a lot of options within the next 6 months. So if you're worried about that, please don't, because I see you like in a way afraid to be alone in some cases, or maybe some of you want to be alone, but you're getting offers, okay? So the 7 of Cups, I need 2 cards, please, for Cancer. 2 cards. Queen of Cups, that could be you, not understanding, not knowing if you want to do it. A message of stability. And also could be an earth sign for some of you, because, we're dealing with a lot of Cancers here. But I do see you getting a lot of offers. And like I said, someone's wanting to offer you stability, but you still, with the Queen of Cups being in reverse, do not know if this is what you're wanting. Your emotions are not all over the place. It's just that you had a 5 of Cups energy where you were really disappointed. So you're being a little bit more careful, it seems like. And someone, like I said, does offer you something, because I see the 4 of Cups, and you may be like, I don't know if I want that. So the 4 of Cups in the upright, I need 2 cards for Cancer. 2 cards for Cancer. It has to do with that. Someone's maybe offering you a happy home, but you're trying to come out of betrayal situations with the 10 of Swords. You are coming out of a betrayal situation. But someone's offering you something that I think is kind of positive, but like I said, you may not like it. It has to do, they may be offering you, take this and I'll make you so happy, I won't betray you, kind of, vibe going on. But you were still going over in the past where you were disappointed, and you're trying to come out of that. You're still going through emotions. So the 5 of Cups in reverse, I need 2 cards, please. 2 cards. Queen of Swords could have to do with an air sign, could be male or female. There's the High Priestess again. You're thinking, I should have listened to my intuition. My intuition was right about the Queen of Swords energy. That disappointed me, and I want to come out of disappointment. Maybe they're going to make you an offer. It could be different for everyone. I do see some fire. I see some earth so far, and some swords energy, and some cups. A lot of cups, So we're dealing with a lot of Cancers here with a lot of different people. So the Ace of Cups in the very near future, you may not accept it right away. Let me see what's going on here. This popped out. Yeah, there's a 4 of Cups again. It's here and here. You may not accept what someone has to offer right away. I think a lot of you are just being careful. Like I said, you're just going through the motions. But give me 2 more cards for the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Cups that popped out again. 2 cards, please. The Emperor, because the situation was out of control, or people were over-controlling too, or trying to come out, I'm going to let it. And you're not really looking for anything this person has to offer to come in. You weren't really going for it as much as this person wants you to take it. And someone's having sleepless nights. Someone's having trouble sleeping. And maybe they're just over-worrying, or just worrying in general, staying up at night thinking about things. But the 9 of Swords. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is probably to turn your fortune around. Go ahead and turn your situation around if you want to. It's going to work out, But you're feeling, I'm sensing that you are feeling that whoever offers you something, you just like, it always brings me bad luck. That's what you're thinking and feeling. I need 2 more cards for the Wheel of Fortune to know for sure. 2 more cards. The Hierophant, someone's definitely going to offer you something, and they want to come out of taking a break. So it could be you can turn your situation around if you want to. Something that was bad luck that you thought was negative. With a relationship, you can come out of taking a break, but I don't know if you're going to accept this or not. For some of you, you may be getting different offers. I do see a lot of options here. Got the King of Wands heading towards you. Outside environment, someone a little bit older, someone very passionate. They're fun to be around, I like being around the King of Wands when they're in the upright. They're very, exciting. And, oftentimes very good looking. So the King of Wands, and like I said, it could be male or female. I need 2 cards, please, for Cancer. What's coming towards them in the next 6 months? Judgment. Yeah, you haven't made a decision on anyone because this person is trying to bring you some justice or the things you want in life, but you're not going to make a final decision towards them. They're going to probably plead their cause with you and saying everything they can offer you. Like I said, Cancer, you're going to get a lot of offers in the next 6 months, or you're going to have a lot of options of who to choose and what to choose from in life. So you got the Hermit card. And maybe you're hoping, maybe you're wanting this, maybe you're fearing this, but I need 2 cards because this is in the hopes and fears. The Hermit card, why are you there for Cancer? Why are you there? The Magician, you're trying to manifest what you're wanting. You got the tools and knowledge to do so. And you may be a little bit worried about that King of Wands energy. You may not know if they're for you. In the next 6 months, you may not have even met this person yet. But you're like, I've been through so much, and I don't know if I'm, it's like you're going to be a little bit picky. And there's nothing wrong with being picky because you went through the ringer. But in the end, you do end up with a lover situation, a partnership in some way. So the Lover's in the upright. Why is it there? What is attached to this lover situation? 2 cards, please, for Cancer. Yeah, getting on top of things with a lover situation. You may be telling them what you're wanting. Yeah, you're going to come out of the, you're going to tell them what you're wanting because you don't like the stagnation. You don't like the suffering you went through. With a lover situation, it looks like you're going to lay down the law on what you're wanting. Good after, again, with a pentacle. Well, it could be a king type energy. Someone a little bit older. They're going to bring stability. Someone is offering stability. I see actually more than one person here that you can choose from, but you do end up possibly... Well, it'll be different because the ending energy is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, okay, it can be an earth sign, but I'm going to tell you what the energy that's surrounding it. This is the person that sticks around a while, that puts the effort in relationships, that actually leads in a relationship, not in a bad way, but in a stable way. And they're there for the long haul. They're usually the marriage-minded type card, someone that sticks around, like I said. Now, I'm going to clean these up, because I'm going to give a love reading and pick 3 love reading. And I bring them all together anyway because the first card you will be picking is the main energy. And then there are secondary energies with all the rest of them. Now let me clean this up. I will be right back. Okay, this is for Cancer's love reading. Pick a pile. 3-card love reading, or actually maybe even more if we need them. But this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings for the next 6 months for fated love events. What is going on for Cancer? Sun, Moon, and Rising. New energies, hopefully positive energies. And it may take off from this last reading because that was kind of like a love situation also. But this will probably tell us more because Cancer's got a lot of options. We're dealing with a lot of Cancers here apparently also. So I need 3 cards for love for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 6 months. Energies coming in, fated events for love. See what's going on here. This is from the romance cards, love romance cards. And I'm going to pick 3 angel answer cards, a different deck. Angel answers for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings for fated love events for the next 6 months. I need a card for each pile, please, for Cancer concerning love. I do shuffle these in front of you so you see me picking them. I don't pre-pick them, I've been asked that way in the beginning not to do that. And I understand that. I don't like watching readings unless I see someone actually putting down the cards and literally seeing the cards. It's just me. It's just me. You don't have to do that. You trust a reader, it's fine. But this is 3 cards from the 8th House Tarot. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Straighten these out a little. For the 8th House Tarot, the House of Secrets, House of Passions, Love, Passion, Sexuality. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, starting June 21st. For the next 6 months of fated events of love for Cancer. And then I'll do like I'll pull a life purpose reading because we are doing fated events. And we have a lot of life purposes. You know, it's just not one, but this is the main energy. And like I said, pick a pile, because that will be your main energy that will be strongest for you. But I do bring them all together for secondary energies because they all relate a lot of times. But this is for Cancer's life purpose reading. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For fated events, what is their life purpose? Of course, we have more than one life purpose, so remember that. See what's going on here. And then we were going to read them. If I get a soulmate card, I will pull a soulmate card for that pile. But I want to be able to see it. This one, you're going to be retreating a little. I did see that in the main reading where you're kind of pulling back and people are offering you stuff. But someone wants you to compromise when it comes to love, okay? They want to offer you something like, please, please, please listen. That's what they're going to say to you, okay? And it could be like a Aries type energy, or someone that has a lot of control in their life or want to take on control. But for some of you that are picking this pile, you still want some of your freedom. You don't like someone being overbearing right now. And so you may state that, because I saw the Seven of Wands where you're stating what you're wanting in life if you take on a relationship. So you may back off a little for those that pick this pile. And like I said, I'll bring them all together in a little bit. You're still dealing with unrequited love. And I picked that up. I picked that energy up where someone kind of broke your heart. You know, and that's why when someone else, or maybe even a past person, I see more than one person offering you a love situation, but you're dealing with people you don't trust. And the next card is the trust card. You're dealing with unrequited love, so you're having trust issues when someone makes you offers. You really are. But you got the Moon card. You got the Moon card where you're afraid of deceptions, but it also could be tapping into your intuition. So listen to yourself and not past experiences. Listen to your inner self of who you should choose, because you're going to get a lot of offers. And you will regain strength, though. In love, it'll be a lot stronger in the future. Even if you're dealing with trust issues with unrequited love, and when someone offers you something, you're like, I don't know about that. I'm afraid of deceptions. But it says to tap into your intuition. And you'll know who's been. I got to pull a past life card. Got to pull a past life relationship. For some of you, you are dealing with like a past life person. Some people call it karmic, but you have known this person before. This person will be very helpful towards you, or you will feel that they should be helpful towards you. It also could be that you have helpful people around you that involve this past life person. I got to find out. We're going to pull a past life card in a minute. Six of Water. Sun and Scorpio. You're trying to figure out what to do. You're trying to... It's a past life card in a way, too. It's someone coming back from the past sometimes, or memories from the past. But you're trying to recover. You're trying to get your health back up for some of you, because I do see the Strength card in some of this. I'm not supposed to go back yet. I will bring them all together in a minute. But your life purpose is to get your health back up and to start strengthening your body again, because maybe some of you went through the ringer, and maybe even some of you were ill. So you're more or less focusing on keeping your body in shape. You're also may go into like massage therapy, energy healing. You could be an energy worker, and you may be just more or less trying to get yourself back up in shape when it comes to relationships. But someone's going to come back from the past, and maybe you will meet this person when you're going out, maybe exercising, getting in shape, or being a light worker in some way. Now, bringing all these together, you're not trusting anybody, so you're taking a bit of a retreat with all these people, and you are going to have a few offers out there, but you're like, I do not like, people taking control of my life. But someone's going to ask you to compromise if they're willing to work with you, okay? Even if you want your freedom a little bit more lately, okay? You dealt with unrequited love. You dealt with heartbreak. You dealt with sorrow. You really have. And you're having a little bit of trust issues, but trust your intuition. Not everybody's trying to deceive you. You will think that. You will not be trusting them because someone deceived you, but you are regaining a lot of strength, okay? You're dealing with a past life purpose, and I'm in person, and I got to pull a past life card, like I said. with this third pile. So bring them all together. All of you probably have dealt with this past life person, and I'm going to pull a card. And you probably meet them maybe going out, exercising again, or being a light worker, or going for a massage, going out for some spa maybe. And they're definitely from someone from the past. Get the Six of Cups, Six of Water there. And this person may be very helpful towards you, or people around you will be helpful when it comes to this past life person. But we're going to find out maybe what it's all about. So I need another card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the fated events. Well, this is definitely a fated event. Person is going to be offering you something. It is a past life person. Let's see what they're all about. Sometimes these resonate, sometimes they're a little vague, but they're also fun, so we use them. So one card for the past life for Cancer. Native American, you knew each other. Maybe you were Native American, maybe you were in the same tribe or whatever. But you went back this far in a past life with each other, and you were married. You were, together. You were together. So yeah, you have some traditional. I see that also with the light worker type stuff. That this is where you picked up that energy to begin with. And here it says trust and have faith in this person. They're coming back, okay? They're coming back, even though you have suffered unrequited love. For some of you, maybe you already experienced this person. Excuse me. There goes my voice. But you have suffered a past heartbreak. And whether it's this person or you're getting new offers, which I did see, or a new person, you are going to feel very comfortable with you. They're going to help you out. You're going to think you've known them all your life if you haven't met them. You're going to feel like they've always been there. And you're going to pick up a conversation like you've always talked to them, before, like a friend. And because you are very much familiar with each other, you are married, and it goes all the way back to Native American culture, what time, a past life, this is what you were together or living together like this. So this is your reading, and I'm going to let this go, and I will upload it soon. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.